No ball.
Oh, and he's beaten the outside edge straight away, and no ball is called. So not the greatest of starts. The direction was right, but his front foot over the front line. That's well played. Not quite off the meat of the bat, but this outfield is fast. It won't get to the boundary. They'll get themselves three. Lehman, the man doing the chasing.
Darren Lehman, who's thrown out his arm, had to chase that down to mid-off, and then a very gentle throw trying to protect that shoulder. He's had some injury problems, Darren Lehman. Had some stiffness in the back early on.
Oh, that's got to be close. Yes, he's given him. That's out. That looked to me as if McGrath was just a little frustrated with beating the outside edge, decided that he was going to bowl it straight. It was straight, and a big appeal for LBW. Bangladesh have lost their first wicket.
Much more at the stumps on this occasion, and in fact was just a little off cutter. Umpire Orchard took a little time over the decision, maybe just considering the height. I think that would have been the one thing that could have worried him a little. But Glenn McGrath has got the first breakthrough for Australia, and Khalid Mahmood is gone for 6. Bangladesh 10 for 1.
In the air, wide of slip. Will this go for 4? It's a good effort, but I think he was touching, and in fact he was over when he picked it up in any event, so that's definitely 4. There's no way Tom Moody would be claiming that. He's in fact signalling 4 from the boundary. He doesn't really need the umpire to be checking on it.
Over the top of points, Moody will clean up, but Birdman, if he gets there, it's not all that quick, and it's 4 more. A second boundary and a very positive slash over point. Good shot, and it beats Fleming. That'll go for 4. That's the shot of the morning. Beautifully played on drive, and all of a sudden the Australians are a little bit on the back foot. He throws it up, he doesn't get the line right, pays the penalty.
This is an absolutely glorious shot, shades of Sachin Tendulkar. And Bangladesh, they are really throwing down the gauntlet.
In the air, and caught. Ponting, what a gem. That's what the Australians needed, something special, and Ricky Ponting has supported McGrath 110%. Superb catch.
Well, it's times like this you really do need something special, and Ricky Ponting has delivered yet again in the field. He is a truly magnificent fieldsman. Brilliant catch. And didn't Glenn McGrath and Australia need that?
It's 2 for 39. Oh, good shot. Ponting jumps. Oh, a misfield. Well, that's unusual, isn't it? Glenn McGrath, one of the best outfielders in the world, slid across, was in position, and then missed it. Out! Yeah, straight to backward point to Ponting. There was some width. He went after it, and Moody strikes.
Well, there's the wicket, and the Bangladeshi team would be disappointed with that because it was there to hit, but he unfortunately has hit it at probably Australia's best fieldsman, and Ricky Ponting catches those in his sleep.
It's 3 for 47.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Beautifully timed. Nice crisp cricket shot, really. It wasn't a slog at all. He just made sure, got the ball on the middle of the bat and timed it perfectly. It's the 5th boundary for Mayrab. He certainly looked the best of the Bangladesh players, Adam.
Yeah, he's certainly batting well and hitting through the line of the ball, and certainly going with his shot all the way and not half hitting it. And as you can see in that shot, his execution was excellent.
That's been smacked down the ground. First runs off Tom Moody. And another boundary for Bangladesh. Just wide of second slip. And 4 more. So a 6th boundary to Mayrab. It often happens with the left armour, angling across the batsman. He'll catch the thick edge. On that occasion, it went well wide of Shane Warne. That's the noise coming from the Bangladesh supporters. That's an unintentional hook shot, but it's worked. It was called a no ball, I assume, because of the height. Batsman got an awful shock. He wasn't expecting it. Finished up with a very good result.
Out. Yes, slicing away. And the catch taken a backward point again by Ponting. They're about 42 and Tom Moody strikes again.
Overconfident is perhaps the word, and yes, they needed that wicket. Tom Moody bowling a good length and line. Obviously, they wanted to get after him a bit and went after him here. Well, this was in the air all the way, and good cricketers don't drop straightforward catches like that. And Ponting, of course, is a brilliant fieldsman. That's a good knock. 42 off 75, played some lovely shots. It's 72 for 4.
It's going away, and it goes for 4.
Yes, these boundaries are very important. They did enjoy that one.
Well, Tony, I think Warne's got to come into the attack here. They've got to bowl them out quickly. It's a pretty good shot, that. Got plenty of bat on it, cleared the gully region, raced away. Gone again. This will be 4 more. Fleming far too short. Got him. Tempted pull shot. Bottom edge. Fleming strikes. That's a big blow. It was a poor shot. It maybe just stayed down a fraction. So Fleming does the damage with one that was just short of a good length.
Yes, it didn't really seem to bounce very much. It may even have been a slower delivery. A short ball and really soft dismissal this. He saw it short, went for the pull shot. Didn't bounce much, did it really? And he just dragged it back onto the stumps. So, a wicket for Australia. They've got another one, an important one too. Fleming's done the damage here. Islam out for 13, and it's now 91 for 5.
That'll be away to the boundary again.
Well, it seemed back in, but such was the length of the delivery, he was able to get underneath it.
Trying very hard to get an LBW, and finally he's got the yes from umpire Bucknor. McGrath just pushing out with the pad and not pushing very far forward.
Yes, when you get that nod of Steve Buckner, you know you're in trouble. And I think Shane Warne was on the button there. He knew that one was a pretty good shout. Steve Buckner agreed. Bangladesh 99 for 6.
Comes up for Bangladesh of 198 balls.
They didn't pick that at all. Short delivery, both the wicketkeeper and first slip lost it. I think actually it went right between them. This will be an interesting replay. Well, Adam Dale is with us. He knows how hard it is to pick up this white ball sometimes. Have a look at this one.
There's certainly a rash shot and just seemed to dissect the two guys at the slip and the keeper, which is unfortunate for Brendan and certainly unfortunate for the team.
Well, that's got to be pretty close. Yes, umpire Orchard has a good long look and eventually the finger goes up. Tom Moody bowling very straight.
Yes, it was the length as well. It was very, very full. It gave the umpire Dave Orchard a real good look at that, and that's a big breakthrough. The Australians needed that. They want to clean up this tail quickly, not be chasing too many. There it goes. Hit him on the back pad, I think, if not the front pad, then onto the back pad, and had a good look, and Moody strikes again, picks up his third wicket. It's 7 for 143.
Chase for Glenn McGrath, and he actually went outside the rope. Now, I think he got a little confused. I think he feels that the rope isn't going at the right angle because he actually ran outside the rope before he tried to field the ball.
Well, that's the second time today that Glenn McGrath's missed one in this situation. That's very unusual. He's normally a brilliant fieldsman.
There's 50 for Minazal. Well played. Big shout from Damien Fleming. Umpire Bucknor says not out, and that's the reason why. It was an inside edge. So that's a very good effort from Bangladesh. 178 for 7 from 50 overs after having been 6 wickets down for less than 100. Congratulations from Shane Warne for Minazal, who finished up top scoring, 53 not out. And that's top score in successive matches for Minazal with 68 not out in the last game against Scotland. Two slips, so once again the aggression is continuing from Bangladesh. And I guess the important thing is the intent that the Australians show. Go out there letting the opposition know that they're looking to score off every ball. That will include singles as well as trying to put the loose ones away. Oh, and he's dropped. Probably would have been a wide. Mark Waugh hit it right off the middle and straight at Mayrab.
Well, wouldn't this have been a sensation? He has really whacked it, and that should have been caught.
Once again, Mark Waugh goes for the wide one, this time straight to ground and straight to the boundary boards. That one's absolutely smashed. That'll help the confidence no end.
Well, that's the sort of shot we've become accustomed to from Adam Gilchrist in this opening role. That's a terrific shot. Look at that. That has been murdered.
That'll be 4. He's not only in search of quick runs for the team, but also this sort of innings will help him to get back into form. Well, it's obviously going to be a tough enough battle for the Bangladeshis with the ability of these two, but you cannot afford to bowl that sort of line. Gilchrist just nicely helping it on its way down to fine leg. They're the 4s as a batsman I would imagine you enjoy most. You haven't really had to do too much. Well, that's a magnificent shot. Hit on the rise. I don't think these two Bangladesh opening bowlers have seen this sort of onslaught before in the World Cup. Their figures have been pretty good up until this match. Yeah, it's a super shot. He's hit right through the line. I think also given the fact we've had pretty much clear skies all day, so that the pitch has had uninterrupted sunshine on it. Whatever moisture was there this morning has definitely gone. It's been a good cricket wicket. That one's absolutely smashed. The bowler had no chance of getting his hands across there in time to stop it.
Oh, he's hit that one through the gap. He really has given that some smash. Well, it looked to me as if it sat up there for a long time. He wound up, had to pause almost before he hit it into the gap. Good shot. Oh, there he goes again. He loves that shot. When he's playing well, he gets the ball away down towards the deep mid-wicket and deep square leg boundary. Don't bowl short to Adam Gilchrist. Or make that another 4, straight down the ground. It's rushing away over this beautiful outfield, and into the fence it goes again. Gilchrist. Could this be his big day? Oh, he's hit that one beautifully. That very, very nearly thundered into the shins of umpire Buckner down the other end. Well, he can smile, but I tell you what, it went straight through his legs like a rocket. That's the end of the over. 78 for none. Always hit that one through the covers. Go and fetch that. It's gone screaming away down to the fence for 4. So he's simply continuing now. That's 11 fours to Gilchrist. Oh, straight down the ground. There's a fieldsman down there. He's coming around. Will he cut it off? No, he won't. That's another 4 to Gilchrist. He's hitting them to every corner of this ground. He would have been a little disappointed with the way he's played so far in this tournament. This is a good shot.
Yes, and you have to have a lot of confidence in yourself to be able to do this after 3 failures. It's superb timing.
Over the top as well, another 4. Beautiful batting. This is what Australia need. They've got to get these runs quickly. That'll help them improve their run rate. Well, this is good batting. He's really taking it to them. Oh, and this one, oh yes, he's got him. He was out of his ground. That's a blow. A blow for the Australians. He went to pull that one down towards square leg. He missed it completely, and the wicketkeeper there actually did pretty well. No replay required. Masood had the bails off, and that's the end of a sprightly innings.
Yeah, the right idea, Gilchrist, but he's slipped out of his crease. And he's well out. But what a start. What an innings from Adam Gilchrist. That's what the doctor ordered for the Australian side. Disappointment for Gilchrist, but relief for Bangladesh. 1 for 98 after 11.5.
Oh, he's got him stumped as well. Well, he came down the wicket and played all around it. No one straight down the ground. All he had to do was to be aiming it down the ground, and he played all around the ball. So, well, that is a pretty soft wicket as well.
Well, all of a sudden, it was two new batsmen at the crease. The keeper getting right in the game. Here he comes, out by 3 yards. Or out for 33. It's 2 for 98.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot by Moody. What a way to start. Inside out, over extra cover, and that's gone to the boundary for 4. Yes, I don't think he's out yet for practice. At the Lumley end, as that one has struck away, what a good shot. Well, that was wide, very wide delivery. He's got long arms, that's for sure. He's hit it right in the middle of the bat. And again, and into the gap again, and 4 again. Well, the Australians are not wasting any time at all.
Clip leg stump on the way past. Brendan Julian getting the front leg well across and trying to hit it past square leg for 4. Ball's just clipped leg stump. So loss of 3 quick wickets. I'm sure that won't change the Australian approach.
Yes, the ball just pitching outside or just on leg stump there, and Brendan trying to hit it very hard, but it's not a bad ball. It's just turned back and clipped middle on the leg.
It's 111 for 3. That's wide of long on, and in trying to catch it, he's allowed the ball to bounce away for 4. Tom Moody hits one in our direction for 6.
And that one hit to mid-wicket. There's no one down there. That's going to be 4. Well, this is as good an outfield as I've seen, Paul. I don't know where it ranks in your list.
It's certainly one of the bigger grounds in England. It's a new ground, and the outfield, like most grounds in England, are very fast, and you can't stop the ball when a guy like Tom Moody's hitting him. And he's picked the only gap in the outfield at mid-wicket.
Oh, that's a lovely hit, straight over the top and all the way for 6. That's a beautiful straight hit. There are not many better shots in the game of cricket than the straight 6, and that was very well played.
Yeah, Ricky here getting to the pitch of the ball and hitting it nice and flat, but it's still carried all the way, and a very good result for him.
Well, that's through extra cover. That's 4 as well. Ricky Ponting very fast on his feet, getting to the pitch of that one, opening the blade of the bat a little bit, hitting through it, and also hitting it straight into the gap. The end of the over, 165 for 3.
Ricky there not quite getting to the pitch of the ball, but head was well over the top of it and picking the gap beautifully. The boys are now picking the gaps in the field and getting plenty of boundaries. This has been a fantastic partnership for Australia, and it's certainly the one we wanted.
Australia 14 to win. The way they're going at the moment, it could well be this over. Yes, this is the shot again through the cover drive, the cover gap there. You watch him down the pitch there.
He's licking his lips again there, Tony. I think he's enjoying this.
That's right. Yes, he's a lovely player to watch. He's a magnificent cricketer and he's having a good run of it. He's really one of those batsmen that can play every shot in the book. In particular, the pull shot comes out and he plays that as well as anybody. Right, so it's Moody on strike. 50 off the last 4 overs. Those are the stats so far. They're having a good time. And that's 4 as well, into the gap, down to the boundary for 4. They're coming in all directions. Tom Moody is flying this Bangladesh attack to every corner of the ground.
Yeah, well, Tom's now going for a boundary every ball, and the target was around 20 overs, and looks like we're reaching that target.
Oh, he's hit that one miles. That one's going way down towards the deep square leg boundary. And did it go over the top? I don't think it quite made it. 4 runs. So 6 to get. Tom Moody 48 not out. 48 and 26 balls, mind you.
Yeah, Tom would be really pleased with today. He hasn't had too much cricket, hasn't played on this tour, and to come out and get 3 wickets and some quick fire runs, it's you know, be very pleased with that.
Oh, he's dropped it. Full toss, straight back at the bowler. There's nowhere to go, unfortunately. He got a hand on it and lucky to hang on to his fingers.
Yeah, well, it's a knee-high full toss, straight back at him, and I don't think he's too keen at that.
There's a fieldsman down at mid-wicket. That one picked up, so another 2. So that brings up Tom Moody's half-century. 28 balls for his 50. Yes, that may well be the fastest 50 of the tournament. Oh, he's hit that one, and it could be out, actually. No, it's not. It's just over his head, and I think that one may have gone all the way. That's the end of proceedings. A wonderful shot there to finish the match. Australia have knocked off this Bangladesh total in 19.5 overs.